And I got to tell you, if you've never heard about this Flatwood Monster before, it's actually pretty wild. This Flatwoods Monster story actually has a lot of witnesses. And then all of a sudden, man, it's hard to describe this thing. I've had some strange experiences happen to me, but I've never heard anything described like I'm about to tell you. They described this thing, right? He's scanning the mist, and all of a sudden, out of the mist, a 10-foot tall thing started floating towards them. And they described it as having a spade-shaped hood, right? A glowing red face with piercing eyes, claw hands, and its body seemed metallic with a skirt underneath it, with no feet, and it was floating. I've never heard of a cryptid described this way, and I've never heard of a alien described this way, right? Now, this isn't the only strangest, his appearance is not the strangest thing about this. And this is what they said was coming towards them out of the dark. But that's not the strangest thing about it. The strangest thing about it is that it had a skirt on, and it was levitating. It was moving towards them, not walking. All of the people said, all 7 or 8 of them said it was gliding towards them, right? And its hands, the hands were supposed to be claw-like hands, but his entire body seemed metallic, like it was a robot, right? And when this thing, I can't call it a cryptid, and I really can't call it an alien, but like I said, we'll dig into that a little bit with some theories that I have on it. When it noticed when it noticed them, it didn't make any sounds. It didn't really go after them. But what it did do is that it started to emit a chemical of some sort out of it. And the only thing that I can relate to, when I was in the military, all military people go through gas chamber training, where they basically lock you in a room. This thing started emitting that, right? And they described it as a nauseating mist. The dog bolts out. The dog breaks out, right? And the other people, Gene drops his flashlight, but all of them start getting sick, right? Instantly start getting nauseating. And they were describing, I'm going to read their what they described here. They were all describing the same symptoms that you would get from military grade tear gas. It makes you want to throw up. It makes you you lose control of all of your liquid functions of your face. It burns the back of your throat. It's really horrible. So it seems to me like this thing gassed them. It was some form of crowd control, for, lack of a better word. And it worked. They dropped the flashlight and they bolted, right? But they also described a hiss and hearing sharp metallic sound, right? Almost like something inside the creature opened, like a grinding sound. And that's when the mist came, and that's when the nauseating chemical attack happened, because this definitely was some type of chemical. And so anyways, the whole crew breaks out, man. They take off running, man. They bolt. They get back to where they're going. They're having nauseating fits, man. And again, the people that got hit, they reported sore throats, nausea, eye irritation when they were exposed to that mist. That is gas. That is crowd control gas, CS gas right there. And so when the event happened, it drove them away, and when the police came there, they found physical evidence of something taking place in there, and they couldn't, obviously it was gone and it was left. But I will say this, guys, and as I wrap things up around here, this story is freaking amazing. This world that we live on, we have no idea how great it is and how amazing of a place this is. The mysteries that we get to unravel and look into right now, with all the truth that's taking place and going on in this world right now, is amazing. So I highly recommend going and doing your own research on this Flatwood Monster. So, if you guys have any idea what this monster could be or what this thing is, cryptid, UFO, government, put it in the theories on that in the comments below.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.